The major restrictions prevailing over such communities are like given the fund availability. Fund availability is very less. Most of the time, the local government are involved in this kind of government projects and social services and all that. So they have to do campaigns and they have to do more awareness programs, then only they'll get sufficient capital for the whatever plans they have to come across. Most of the village communities, the rural people, they won't be exposed to the media that much. So that also becomes a hurdle. And then also fund availability for this renovation and maintenance of the organization, or if they have a community of that sort, that will be also a problem.
At the initial stage, they had doubts, they had to face challenges, setbacks were there, but they were able to overcome these hurdles with the help and guidance of government, of course, local bodies like Grama Panchayat, certain NGOs, etc. Now they interact more. Meetings and gatherings are there. They are able to mingle with lay women with the same capacity or power. They get good guidance, aware of the fact that these activities are not restricted or negatively controlled. But then drawbacks will be there. That's quite natural. One thing regarding this Shakti is that it focuses mainly on women below poverty line. The criteria for the identification of the poor and non-poor must be changed.
The restrictions which I felt is like the funds being provided by the government is not enough to meet the requirements of the organizations, and the trainings which are being provided is also not enough. Many of the activities being organized by this organization needs a lot of training, so that is lagging in India, and the rules and regulations are not following in proper way. Because equal wages in many places are not being implemented properly. Due to many rules and regulations, many women are feeling like uncomfortable to work. They should give more freedom to the women. Being a developing country, I feel like India is giving more importance to poverty eradication and all. They're giving less prominence to women empowerment. Basically in India, one issue that I see is they're taught to keep quiet, even if they're raped, even if they're molested as a child, but then they do not come up and speak up against it. It's the culture, it asks them to keep quiet, and that is how a woman brought up in India. So that is another issue a government should look up.
Women are still secondary in the position of society. Despite all these progressive political movements and all these improved conditions, the women still hold a secondary position, and we can see that atrocities against women continue to increase. Even the achievement of high literacy and higher academic qualifications by women have not liberated them. So, more relevance should be given to the uplift of women in all aspects.
India being male-dominated society, we can see that women is facing a lot of issues. Some of the issues are like dowry system, which is prominent in many of the society, and there are many cases which are being registered regarding the female feticide. Women in India is not getting much importance and prominence as compared to other countries. So I feel in India, government and other societies giving importance to poverty eradication and all. In Indian society, I think they should open up their minds more and see what is there in a woman. A woman should be treated as a lady and she should be respected. Since women are more mentally stronger than women, most of all, she should have the freedom to live. And still in India, I would say there is a low literacy rate. Even now there is child marriages in India. these days women are encouraged to develop their skills. They're getting opportunities to develop their.
A woman should be aware of her equal status in society, social rights, economic rights and political rights. And it is the responsibility of the government to uplift the plight of women. Gender discrimination is to be wiped out of society. And regarding the role of government in this 330 program, we can say that they have been able to achieve progress in certain levels, that is eradication of poverty, then providing better facilities to less privileged women and providing a better education. But the concept of the whole society towards women should be changed.
I feel like there should be more awareness for the women in the society. They should come forward in the public and they should help themselves, because the society is already a male-dominated society. So women should come forward. The other suggestion which I felt is like, instead of waiting for the government subsidies and resources, the women should try to organize some small events or activities. And if you can give them awareness about what is happening around them, their skills can be improved. That obviously will give a way out to the better environment for the women. The government can come up with new laws, and more of women, I think men should be educated, so that men can allow his women to work. And as there is more employment, and I think this is a major thing what government should do. They should definitely have serious laws against women's rapes and prostitution too. And men should be punished, and they should know this is a place where India women get protection, and they should not be threatened because they are physically weak.